Heading back to gym again. Now, once I'm there, I'll actually get the camera set up and record off that. But for now, just on my phone, because we're heading, I have to make a quick stop at Chemist Warehouse, which is like a couple hundred meters up the road. I'm out of electrolytes, and that's literally where I get it from. A little just electrolyte fucking solution from there. Does the job. So I'm going to make a quick stop there, get my electrolytes in before I train. Yeah, I have enough salt and stuff in my pre-workout and whatnot, but this is just part of the routine that I like to do, and I need to get some anyway, so why not? All right, boom, found a good spot. So these are the motherfuckers that I use. Yeah. Literally, like I said, just from Chemist Warehouse. This is the one that had, in my opinion, the best formula of electrolytes, and it's $30. Yes, there's better formulas out there, 100%. I'm not spending $50-$60 for fucking like 30 sachets. It's like what the most of the brands are. It's around or something like that, or it'll be like $30 for 12 sachets, something like that. This is 24 sachets and it was $30. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not spending unnecessary money for more salt or potassium. Like, it's tasty, so cool. But if I didn't have this option, I still wouldn't be buying the expensive ones. I would literally just be doing it myself. And then we have a little shaker with me. Anyone else throw all their rubbish on the floor in their car? And this is me. So we got the pre-workout as well, but if you've watched my other video, you know how much fucking liquid I drink before I train. That's meant to be Tropical Punch. It tastes like shit. I went lemon and lime last time. This is cherry. It tastes like fucking cherry. I hate when companies do this. I don't care what anyone says. Companies, it's pre-workout, it's in the gym all the fucking time, aminos, whatever, where they say some bullshit flavor that's not a real flavor, right? Like, you know, if someone says coconut, it's coconut flavored. Or what, like lemon lime, you know what that flavor is. But there's certain flavors that are just words. They're just adjectives, right? Like, it might be Starburst, and you're like, hold on though. Or it'll say fucking Cosmic Blast, and you're like, that's not a flavor, right? That's just a cool name, and they all taste like fucking cherry. And I know it. They can't get it past me. It all tastes like fucking cherry. And the amount of times I've got something that said Tropical Punch and tasted like fucking cherry, no. I hate it here. I hate it here. And it's not too cherry, but it's enough of that bullshit, all right? It's enough of that bullshit. I can handle it, and I'll get through it. It's worth it for the price. But I'm not happy about it. I should have stuck with the lemon and lime. Tropical Punch. That's meant to be like, you think like pineapple, mango. No. Dick. That's what it tastes like. At least I'm hydrated, I guess. Right, we're at the gym. Camera's set up, and we're rolling. So we're starting with a bit of arms, We've got the mic set up as well, so mic connects to the camera as well. Which these are mad little setup. These guys. I think it's like the smallest fucking mics that you can get. So they do the job though. So I'm quite happy. Let's see how this all looks. I'm not even 100% sure it's any better than my phone, but maybe it will translate to being better when it's actually uploaded, you know? So starting with arms, and as usual, and then back movements today. So we have 3 back movements, starting with a straight arm pull down. I like to do them first. Really sets me up for my other lifts. Then we're going to go into a Smith machine row. And then after that, to finish, a single arm, so unilateral, just neutral grip row. But first things first, warm it up. This is one specifically where I don't want to go too heavy because I'll just get elbow pain. And I feel like this is the area where every big bodybuilder, every fucking pro has gone real heavy on, and then they all end up with fucking elbow issues and then not able to train triceps properly. Because it is very easy to go heavy on this. But I want to try and do a movement beforehand, so I'm going to warm up. I'm going to try and get a bit of a pump just by doing some single arm extensions on the cable. And that's just going to make it a bit harder to do heavier weight on this. So I can come to this, get a big deep stretch, make it hard on my triceps without having to go super fucking heavy and getting any elbow pain. So I just want to do like one set beforehand to get a little bit of a pump and make sure I'm almost basically pre-fatigue. Right, one of my favorite back movements. I've literally done this since I first started training when I was like fucking 18. Right, working weight. Anyone else always terrified they're just gonna get fucking smacked by this thing? See you, man. Nothing fucks my back up more than this shit. When trying to do heavy row after doing this, it kills me. I think that was pretty close to what I had to do. Yeah, 2 sets. Cool, 2 sets on all of it today. It's perfect. And we gotta do, yeah, Smith machine right now. 2 sets on there. Let's go. So when doing these Smith barbell rows, I want to use grips, but they also pull it forward. So I've showed this before, but I'm going to do it again. Resistance band around the hook for the Smith machine and tie it to the back of the Smith machine. And that'll keep it rolled forward, so you're not going to risk coming up and hitting one of the stoppers. So we'll set that up and I'll show you what that looks like. So resistance band, I'm tying it around the back. Feed it through itself. Touch on. We're set. It does add a little bit of resistance, obviously, because it's pulling on a little bit of an angle. So as you're pulling it towards you, you are stretching it a little bit. So it is trying to sort of fight against you, which means you can't lift as heavy, but it's not doing enough to make a problem, and it's worth not having to think about that with your wrists. So I'm going to go put some fucking Versa grips on, and we're going to get to our working sets. So I used to actually never wear Versa grips until I actually had like a sort of mini injury with normal straps, like normal lifting straps. I was doing, funnily enough, this exercise here, Smith machine rows, and I wasn't doing, I think I had like 3 plates, which like, I'm not actually even working that heavy today because this is the first time I'm like getting back into them. But this was, I think early prep. So it's been about 6 months since I've done them, and yeah, I had about 3 plates. I don't know what happened, but it pulled my wrist in a really weird way where I couldn't put any pressure on my wrist for quite a while. It was a good few weeks that I was like, I couldn't train properly, and I've never worn straps since then. I basically fucked them off straight away, and only have VersaGrip. So, because yeah, obviously it's pulling from your wrist when you're using normal straps, but this is a little bit different. I guess because it pulls from the underside. I don't know, but it feels a lot better with VersaGrips. So working weight is 2 plates and a 5, and honestly, it's fucking hard. I don't know how motherfuckers lift so much in this. I really don't. This is so hard for me. 2 plates is so hard. I've never actually done 3 plates well. Like whenever I've done 3 plates a few times, and it's always felt crap. But this fucking hurts. 2 plates on this hurts, man. This is hard. Again, it doesn't help with the resistance band, but I don't get how people are that strong. All right. Oh. So much on my lats. It's the most painful movement. Oh. Tell you what, run out of energy a bit. I've noticed in my last few sessions, I've been starting to get a bit flat towards the end of the session, and I'm like running out of energy a bit by the end of the session. So it might just be time to up the food. Put a bit more food in pre-workout, I eat it, roughly 9-ish or something. It's 12:30 now. Like, not surprising that I'm a bit down by now. So might be worth us pushing the carbs a little bit further in that pre-workout meal that you guys might have seen in the first vlog, where it's literally just some bread, banana, honey, and salt. We might push that a bit further. Add in some extra fruit, or throw some dates in or something, just to potentially keep me going for longer. And if that we find is still helping but getting flat before the end of the session, might even do something like put some unsaturated fats in there as well to push or allow a slower rate of absorption of the carbohydrates, slower digestion. I don't like to do that if I don't have to, but if I need to hold a pump and to hold the energy through the session, then I will. But first, I'll trial just doing more carb. I might even just start doing intra-workout carb because I haven't been having any yet. So it could be worth just putting some intra-workout carbs in, and they should help. That's probably the first thing I'll go to, actually, to be honest, because again, that's less food volume, which means less impaired digestion. And remember, or not so much impaired digestion, it's more so the more you need to digest, the less activation you can have of your nervous system, because they literally go against each other. So that's why we don't want massive meals before we train. That's why we want a decent amount of time between our pre-workout meal and when we train. Because if it's digested properly already, then we're going to have better nervous system activation. And that's just got to do with your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. So rather than push pre-workout meal, I'll probably just look at adding in some intra-workout carbohydrates. 30 grams or something should be great. Alright, I'm going to do 70 on this, which is fucking hard. It's a heavy machine. So we're doing another warm-up first. And more so to get me accustomed to the weight. Right. So we're done. Thank you guys for joining again for day 4, day 5, day 5, I think. Done. So tomorrow we're going to the Gold Coast for physio. I've got physio, so I might just fucking record that session because why not? It'll be fun. So yeah, I'll record that. I'm training with a client in the morning, Kai, which if you've been following me, my YouTube for a while, you would have seen a little bit of him in my Queensland vlog, I think, when he competed last year. So we're doing a session tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to get physio after that. So this is what the days look like for me. So until then, like, subscribe, all of that good shit, and I will see you next time.